children, we have studied about the unit and the importance of the unit. Different unit we use to express the different physical quantities. Now let's study the kinds of a unit. What are the different kinds of a unit we use in day-to-day life to express the different physical quantities? First kind is taken as fundamental unit. What is fundamental unit? Fundamental unit is called basic unit or called foundation of the unit. In the fundamental unit, it is an independent unit and which cannot be changed or cannot be related to any other fundamental unit. And this is the foundation on which other units are derived. That is why the second kind we can say derived unit. So which unit we can say? The fundamental unit, mass, length, time, electric current and luminous intensity, temperature, these are called fundamental unit. Let us see now children, fundamental units you can say here. What are the different fundamental units? We can say mass. Mass is a fundamental unit. Why you can say fundamental? That we can derive now. Mass, length, time, temperature, etc. These are called fundamental unit because when we write the fundamental unit or to express the physical quantity in terms of mass, length and time, temperature, etc. These are the basic unit which cannot be related to one another. Mass cannot be related to length, length cannot be related to time, time cannot be related to temperature. They are independent, completely independent. That's why we can say these units are fundamental unit. Next one is derived unit. What is derived unit? We derive the unit by help of the fundamental unit. Suppose I can say velocity. So velocity. When I express or define the velocity by help of the fundamental unit, we can understand yourself what is derived unit. Velocity you can say distance by time. Distance or displacement by time. So here distance or displacement we can say length by time. We can say the velocity. So in expressing or to express the velocity, we use the length and the time. So by help of these two fundamental quantities, we can derive the derived unit. As it is derived by help of the fundamental unit, we can say the derived unit. Understand children? So units which are derived by help of the fundamental unit, we can say these are the derived unit. So different kinds of a unit will study, that is fundamental unit and derived unit. When we express the physical quantity, we used to use the different systems of unit. What are the different systems? Earlier I said to you, when the unit is used to express the physical quantities, the unit should be reproducible. Depending upon the magnitude of the physical quantity, we can reproduce. Accordingly, we can say systems of a unit. First system is the Cgs system. What is Cgs system? Cgs system is called French system. Here, when the fundamental quantities or fundamental unit will be mass, length, time, we have already studied. When the length is expressed in centimeter, mass is expressed in gram and time is expressed in second, then we can say it is Cgs system. Suppose I can say here C stands for centimeter, G stands for gram, A stands for second. So when the mass is expressed in gram, distance is expressed in centimeter and time is expressed in second, we can say it is a Cgs system. I can take one example here children. Suppose you can say speed. Speed equal to distance by time. Distance by time. So what is the unit of a distance in a Cgs system? Distance is centimeter. Centimeter. For time is taken second. Centimeter per second. So that is why the speed unit, if we express in a Cgs system, it will be centimeter per second. Like this different physical quantities we can express in Cgs system. Second one is we can say Mks system. M stands for the meter, K stands for kilogram, S stands for second. Whenever three fundamental quantities I said, mass, length and time. Here mass is expressed in kilogram and distance is expressed in meter and time is expressed in second. Then we can say it is Mks system, or we can say metric system. In this metric systems, whenever we express the physical quantity, let us take the example of speed. If speed is expressed in Mks system, here formula distance by time. If distance will be meter, time will be second. Then meter per second is the unit of speed in Mks system. Like this way, we can say velocity, acceleration, density. Suppose you take an example of density. Density formula, children, you must be knowing. Density equal to mass per unit volume. So here mass is expressed in a kilogram. K stands for kilogram, kg. For volume, volume is meter cube. So now you can see, children, density is expressed in Mks system will be kg per meter cube. Like this way, another system is there, Fps system. It is called British system. Earlier, when we are under the rule of the Britishers, they used to use this system. Here, P stands for pound, F stands for foot, S stands for second. Sometimes you can use what is the length of this room, we can say 50 feet. What is the mass of this bread? 10 pound. What is the time? It is second. So that is why when we express the distance in a foot, mass in a pound, time in a second, we can say Fps system. Another system also you children to express the physical quantities which are related to Mks system. But some physical quantities, they can be expressed in a SI but cannot be expressed in Mks. Let us take the example of temperature. Temperature unit you must be knowing, degree Celsius, or you can say Kelvin, Fahrenheit. Like this way, we can say the current, electric current is the ampere. So here we do not use any Mks system or fundamental unit. It is specific fundamental unit, you can say temperature, electric current, luminous intensity, angle, solid angle. All these physical quantities we express in a SI system, but we cannot express in Mks system. That is why, remember children, some physical quantities can be expressed in Mks, but all physical quantities cannot be expressed, means SI system cannot be expressed in Mks, but Mks can be expressed as a SI. So these are the four systems we used to use to express the different kinds of physical quantities. Okay children? So I hope you must have understood different kinds of the unit and the systems of a unit. Next class we will start about the concept of a SI system or Mks system that is used to express the physical quantity like length. Length we used to use meter, kilometer, centimeter. But what is 1 kilometer? Kilometer is this much or that much? What is that? What is the length actually? What is the length? We can say 1 kilometer. That is why we will take the help of a international unit of Bureau of Weights and Measurement. By using the International Bureau of Weights and Measurement, we can define that is one length is fixed. That fixed length we can say meter. So detail about that meter, kilogram, second, how much is that? So sometimes we may be cheated by the people. That is why exactly we are supposed to know what is 1 kilometer, what is 1 kilogram, what is 1 second. That we can start in the next class. Thank you children.